Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Okay. But women are supposed to turn felons, cheaters, and liars into kings?
Ma'am, no one said that you had to be with a felon. Why are y'all out here trying to be with felons? Y'all so desperate to be in a relationship, y'all pulled a Ash Trevino and decided to hang around county jails and state prisons looking for a man? Maybe y'all trying to lock those inmates down before the other girls meet them outside of the prison and the county jail by doing congregational visits. You're getting pregnant, having twins, and finding out that guy lied to you because he's really getting out in 25 years, not less. What happened to I know my worth? I'm not settling for bare minimum. I'm not lowering my standard. What do you think felons are? Last but not least, no one said that women had to turn felons, liars, and cheaters into kings. Y'all established it by saying, I can change him. Yeah.
Yo, this is just the sad reality of dating.
Imagine you start dating a girl when you're 17 and just a few weeks later, she moves in with you and you begin living together. After a few years, you decide to propose. She says yes, but then tragedy strikes. Your future wife is diagnosed with cancer. You're a professional Valorant player, one of the most beloved in the entire world, but you decide to walk away at the peak of your career to take care of your woman's health. You start donating your own blood and other things because your genes are compatible. You take care of every expense, medical bills, apartment rent, household costs, and pleasures for both you and your girlfriend. You accompany her every step of the way. Chemotherapy, treatments, hospitalizations, recovery. You help your girlfriend build a professional career on streaming and video platforms. Her audience grows exponentially in no time. Meanwhile, you have to push your own channel to the background. And in the end, after doing all this sacrifice, she decides to leave you because she needs to discover herself.
Yo, he literally did everything for her. Literally everything. And this is why we say nice guys finish last. You're not getting nicer than this. Put your career on hold. She gets cancer. Instead of just, bailing, he puts his career on hold to take care of her. Blood matches up, literally like waiting on her hand and foot. He even boosted her career by getting her a channel and putting all his popularity on her so she could make her own bread. He literally did everything right, and she repays him by saying, I need to rediscover myself. Like, you were on the brink of death and I took care of you. I literally stepped away from streaming at the height of my career to take care of you. Did everything. Maybe her moving in early was a red flag, but this is how it is. These shorties are ungrateful. She'll never meet a man that will do that for her. Not like this guy. But this is what I'm saying. You be so nice to these chicks and they don't appreciate it. She might say she does, but her actions speak louder. They're over now. She got a popular channel making her own money, and she's back into the world about to be a thoughtopus. And it's sad because, again, this guy is mad nice. He's the epitome of a good dude that would do for his wife, his lady. He proposed to her. Good guy. And got completely shitted on, unfortunately. It sucks to see shit like this happen, but we try to tell people, when you're this kind of person, depending on the woman that you're with, you will get completely taken advantage of.
I'm just going to say this because I know it's going to piss some people off, but honestly, if it triggers you, good. If a woman cheats, it's usually not random. It's not one mistake. There are patterns and no one wants to talk about them. So I'm going to give you 3 things that massively increase the chances a woman will cheat. Not always, but often enough that you should pay attention. First, low self-worth. I mean, she needs attention to feel okay. Like, she feels good when she's desired. She feels alive when someone's flirting with her. And when that attention dips in the relationship, she starts feeling empty. She'll just say, I'm just talking. I didn't mean anything. But the truth is she was feeding something inside her. Second, she avoids emotional discomfort. This one is huge. She doesn't sit with loneliness. She doesn't sit with boredom. She doesn't sit with unmet needs. The moment things feel heavy, awkward, or emotionally dry, she looks for relief, not resolution, relief. So instead of fixing the relationship, she distracts herself with a person, with attention, with a vibe. Third, porous boundaries. And this is the one people defend the hardest. She'll say, I'm just friendly. I'm just being nice. I'm just a friend. But she's oversharing. She's emotionally intimate with other men. She's keeping doors cracked open, just in case. And cheating doesn't start with intention. It starts with no boundaries. If you don't protect the relationship, someone else will walk into it. Now listen, this is important. None of this makes cheating okay. Ever. Cheating is still a character issue. But if a woman has low self-worth, can't tolerate emotional discomfort, and has weak boundaries, the relationship is on a thin ice, whether you want to admit it or not.
And once again, you say, well, I'm gonna give you three things that, or, things that women aren't talking about, nobody's talking about. Yes, people are talking about it. People are talking about it a lot. Women are talking about it because their attention is elsewhere. But men have been talking about this stuff for a while.
If you leave a woman alone for a week, she will be getting fed from somewhere else.
I really liked Jason. We were seeing each other like beginning stages. All I knew was Jason. I think he's perfect. He's sweet to me. He does everything right. Jason had to go out of town for a week. Okay. So we didn't talk for a week. Rob, he comes into the story. Rob texts me every day. He sees me multiple times throughout the week. Feels so special and perfect. I forgot Jason existed. I forgot. Jason was gone. Jason comes back. And literally I'm like, what? Jason who? Because Rob is the one who's there for me. If you leave a woman alone in a vacuum, she will be somewhere else.
So this guy goes on a trip for 7 days and you forget he existed. This is not a woman issue. This is a you issue, woman. This kind of advice makes you paranoid for no reason. If you believe every woman is one missed text away, one work trip away from replacing you, you are never going to be happy. You are never going to be in a state of peace. Because normal fucking women are not like this. This is not normal behavior. This is promiscuous behavior, and this is a trauma response. This is the kind of woman that would ruin your life. It's not the kind of woman you could build something with. You should not need to babysit a woman's attention in order for you to keep her. And if you do need to do that, you never had her.
And it's not that I hate everything about feminism. I mean, obviously I'm here for equality, duh. However, I think that there are man-hating feminists and then there are feminists. I just think that those are two separate things. And I think the man-hating ones are corny. I think it's mad corny. I think it's mad weird. I think it's mad misandrist. And I make fun of that. Because that's something to be made fun of. Just like a man being a misogynist. Other men should be like, that guy's a freaking weirdo. He hates women. There's something wrong with him. That's exactly what I'm doing in reverse. I'm calling out misogynists. Hey, there's something weird about this girl. She hates men. That's crazy. That should be called out, not applauded. I know that some of y'all are really, really hurt by some of the men in your life, but that does not mean that we applaud misandrists. That does not mean that we applaud misogynists. Nobody should be so hurt by the other gender that they are just rooting for their downfall and oppression. That's insane. That's insane. Neither gender is superior. We are two halves of the same coin, and we should work together in order for us to succeed or even continue on this planet. Why do I have to preach that to people? This is crazy.
If a guy's in a friend zone by a woman,
yeah,
she does not respect him.
Of course you can respect them.
When a woman friend zones you guys, it effectively means you are not sexually attractive to me and I do not want to procreate and or carry your lineage. Don't ever accept the friend zone and go find another girl.
Okay, but she's not friend zoned him. They're just friends. They've both made a mutual decision to be just friends.
No. She made the decision. He wants to smash. If it's the other way around, cool. I'm cool with the guy having friends and he's choosing it. That's fine. But let's be honest here. That's rarely the case. It's always the woman is friends with the guy. He wants to sleep with her. She knows this, but she's able to siphon off utility from him. Oh, I'm able to have a guy I could talk to. Oh, I'm able to get this masculine energy. Oh, I'm able to get the boyfriend energy. It's basically you're able to have a boyfriend without fucking him. It's a win-win for women.
Did you have premarital, Brian?
I'm not a Christian. Yeah.
Why does it bother you so much that we do something with our religion when you aren't even religious? Like,
I don't see how that's at all relevant.
It is, because we're having a conversation.
Well, so it's funny to me how I'm not even a Christian and I'm going harder for Christianity than actual Christians. I'm here actually defending Christianity because remember, I have pro-Christian sentiment. I think Christian ethics is good for society. It's good for the individual. It's good for culture. It's good for all of this. Christianity is the foundation and groundwork for modern civilization. I don't like to see people disrespecting it or tearing it down or speaking incorrectly about Christianity or misrepresenting what the Bible says.
This last year, I got really swept into the industry in a couple months because you learn all these things. It gets exciting. It's fast money. And I started to post more photos per se. I started to post bikini photos at work. And then I had a voice in my head and I said, this is wrong. This is not okay. And I took a step back and I bring clothes to work and I post in shorts when I'm at work, or I work on what I post to make it more human.
You still have all those photos. You didn't take down any photos. Two different Instagrams.
Nothing crazy.
It's not becoming of a woman who's Christian.
That's your opinion, Brian.
It's not just my opinion. It's true.
I don't know why she tried to get him on that. That's not, and it was never going to be the gotcha that you thought it was going to be. Never. The man is trying to hold you to a standard. while you're sitting up here talking about, yeah, I can flash my behind, I can flash my chest, I can do X, Y, and Z, I can have this, I can have that. It's like, aren't you supposed to kind of chill on that? Modern women have no shame. And instead of just keeping that type of stuff on a download and say, yeah, I made a mistake. You know, I don't need to be. It'd be one thing if you were sharing, yeah, man, I used to do this, man, I shouldn't have been doing X, Y, and Z, and man, I was really messed up. Man, that would be one thing. But these modern women are bragging about the stuff they're doing, and then they're wondering why men don't have an interest. Man.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their ass?
The whole group.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a tough job being a nigga, ain't it? Jesus Christ. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every goddamn thing, we supposed to
die for y'all.
We don't even have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being. Motherfuckers start shooting in here right now. I'm supposed to go like this over you and run with you hand in hand, knowing damn well I could take off right there. I could be good.
You are hilarious.
I could do one of these right now and be gone. Good safety. You gonna get me shot. Fucking around with you with these goddamn heels on. I told you not to wear them.
I want a dominant man.
Are you gonna lead or not?
That's still just like,
are
if you
you
really
a man
think
who
about
leads?
it.
Are you a man that leads? That's the response. That's the response. Are you a man that leads?
It's a pure incel fest. It is. It is the absolute biggest incel fest that I have seen in my life. It was just a mutual breakup. No, it's not a mutual breakup, guys. You don't understand, okay? See, this is a girl that used him, and then she wanted to date Chad instead of her boyfriend after her boyfriend sacrificed so much for her.
We're fucking cooked. One of our coworkers just came up to Hannah and I and goes, you know, I was thinking about it, and like, when you have a girlfriend, that's like scary. You have to like hang out with a girl alone. And we were like, oh, fuck. And he's like, and then I was thinking about it, when you get married, like you have to like spend like a lot of time alone. Do you know that's crazy?
I mean, it's a valid point to bring up.
Would you let me take you on a date?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Paris.
Paris?
Paris Steakhouse.
Oh, Paris Steakhouse? When you want to go?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? All right, but you got to pay for it, though.
All right. I'll take you on a date.
Would you look at that, y'all?
Hey, y'all.
She actually took me out.
And did.
Tell him, did you pay for it?
I did.
I told y'all, anything possible.
Is it actually true that men become a reflection of the way their women treat them? So, if you don't like the way he's acting, maybe you should look at the way you're treating him.
I'm suing him because he divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband, and he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
So why is it your pastor's fault that you cheated on your husband?
I thought what I had told him was in confidence, and I was looking to him for emotional help. I couldn't afford a therapist, so I thought, I'm depressed. And
did he help you?
He said that honesty is the best way to make myself feel better. And so he said, you have a month, tell your husband. Then one day they met at the gym and Pastor Hall just says that I was unfaithful. And then my husband comes home in a fury, and that was it.
There is no reason for a man to behave like a gentleman with a prostitute. That's kind of the whole selling point. That would be ridiculous at best and wasteful and dangerous at worst. So that's the answer to the question that began this series. Where are all the gentlemen? They disappeared when the lady went extinct. And it wasn't men who killed her. Women have proudly fought tooth and nail to escape the social restrictions that define that identity over the past 60 years. So what's the problem? Well, the problem is that modern women want the best of both worlds. They want the social freedom of the prostitute and the respectability of the lady. And that just doesn't make sense. Like, one person can't be both a lady and a prostitute at the same time. If these designations are to have any meaning whatsoever, they need to be grounded in objective phenomena. And while it's always kind of easy for a lady to become a prostitute, it's very, very difficult for a prostitute to become a lady. It is possible, like the Empress Wu, who started out as a concubine in Chinese history, but it is much more difficult than the opposite. So let's be real. The standard template for a woman's behavior in the sexual marketplace today is to engage in casual sex without commitment through their 20s and then settle down into marriage around 30. That is, they want to enjoy the social freedom of a prostitute for 10 to 15 years, and then they want the respectability of a lady for the rest of their lives. And unfortunately, that doesn't make sense to men. In fact, this is exacerbated even further by recent dating trends. The rise of soft life girls and women who say reject coffee dates and expect greater effort from men drive this point home. These women do not complain that men are expecting sex without marriage. They complain that men are being stingy with their resources. Does this sound like a lady who is upset she is being treated like a prostitute? Or like a prostitute who is clamoring for a raise?
Yo, this is the Pimps and Simps show, where we peel back the IG filters, dodge the thirst traps, and tell it like it really is.
And like he's saying, it doesn't make sense. And once again, they do this type of stuff in relationships to where they try to play inside the gray area. Oh, well, I'm just going to make all the decisions. Oh, well, I don't feel like making all the decisions today. You do it. Toggle no decision making, but toggle off no decision making, but toggle on executive summary of the decision being made, so I can have the final say, so I can have the final yay or nay. So ultra executive decision to where it's pared down to, do you want to? Yes or no? Yes, no. Do you want to? Yes or no? Do you want to? Yes or no? This is why ChatGPT is so good for women, because it gives them a yes or no. Do you want me? Yes or no? Do you want me to? Yes or no? Would you like? Yes or no? You do all of the research, you do all of the work, and then pare it down to ultra. Do you want this? Yes or no? Yes. No. Okay. Go do it then. Your wish is my command for $20. Just go do what I tell you to do and let that be it. That's what these modern women are doing.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
Here you go. Get you a little rose. Since you just thought I neglected you and I just ran off on your $500, are you not going to take the rose?
Who? It's for me?
Yes. Who else is it for? You the only one in the car?
It's fake ass rose.
Okay, well, there's still the little thing. Don't do that.
I appreciate it. Fake rose from a fake girl.
I'm trying to be nice. Because like I said, it wasn't even anything about me trying to have you spend money on me and me dip on you. I had something to do. I actually had something to do.
I just spent $150 on a steak today.
Okay, and you sure did. And guess what? That snake, I'm talking about snake. Can you let me talk?
You ready for the snake? Bro.
I don't know what type of snake you talk about.
You know what time it is. We should go to the spot.
We are not going to any spot. Like, why are you still... Why does it have to be you taking me out for dinner, like, thinking that you about to get some or something like that? Like, what's up with that?
I'm saying, though, like, what you think happened?
$150 for my steak. What's wrong with that?
I spent $500 last time on steak, and I didn't even get a real date.
Okay, and I got you a rose. I expressed my apologies. Okay. What else do you want me to do?
Your ass needs to go to Pound Town at this point.
You know what I'm gonna do? Wait, you said how much you spent?
I spent $150 on the steak.
$150? Okay, hold on. Matter of fact, I got 100. There you go. Take this.
Oh, okay. You brought
your 150.
You brought some money out.
And I did this on purpose.
You brought some money.
I did it on purpose because I specifically ordered something that I knew how much it was gonna be because I wanted to see if you was gonna pull that same thing. Money was never an issue.
What you mean? This 150. This shit bigger than the money.
No, it don't matter. Why would you throw the money out there? What is wrong with you?
Fake ass rolls.
No, it doesn't matter. Stop the car. No. Stop the car.
Get out.
No, you're gonna roll back the car, back it up, and then go get the. I'm not.
That money flying already.
Who throws money out of the window?
It's bigger than the money.
That is so stupid. Okay, well you about to reimburse me. Because now that's really stupid.
That's some of my.
Do you know how immature that is? No, I'm being dead serious.
I put my car in park.
I'm being so serious right now.
It's cool.
You're gonna go out the car and get my money.
It flew off.
Okay, well go find it.
What?
And we both gonna be trying to find it.
Let's go find it.
Okay, I'm serious. Cause like oh my gosh. Bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm about to go to jail. Today. I'm about to.
So you said you work at Sephora and you can give me a discount.
Yeah.
Which Sephora?
Like I said, I'm a district manager in all over Sephora.
And how many years have you been doing that?
Can I borrow this real quick?
After I'm done. Because I heard them giggling saying that this is going to work. So I want to know if you really work at Sephora. Why your little friends over there said I knew that was going to work.
Aren't you in a political run? Why are you here?
Because I can be. In fact, when I become mayor, I know exactly I'm getting out of the city first.
Because he's not have papers. That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
He deadass just called me a terrorist.
Who else? What? Me?
I just heard
this escalated real quick.
He
wants to get me out of the country.
I mean, you are the bomb.com, but we're not speaking about terrorism.
The reason that he put black in mine is because it's the same color as a bomb, and he sees me as a threat.
Bomb?
The prince began to turn into a monster.
You have gas?
Slowly, day by day, the joy of life was sucked out of the princess from the fits of rage from the prince that got more frequent and more intense. It got to a point that after having two gorgeous baby little girls, and feeling no joy in life despite these beautiful individuals, one night when the prince was in a deep rage and...
She took out a carving knife?
She did. That would be a great story, wouldn't it? I should be in jail. She decided that enough was enough. And the next day, she left with baby girls and she went to the Queen's house.
Where are you from, Prince?
London.
Yes. So we have two Brits here celebrating a British story clearly. Okay? It's clearly a British story. It has all of its history in Britain. And so the imprint of culture is very strong. So tell me now how the story continues, because soon I'll hear the other story, since there clearly is one on that side. And knowing he's a masculine man, I doubt seriously he will modify his story. He'll tell what it really is. So go ahead. Now that he's been cast as a monster for everyone.
Oh no, I didn't want that.
No, I know, but you did. He spread his legs and she kicked him in the balls as hard as she could.
Women attack men when they're happy.
Women attack men when men are happy?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, why do women do that?
Because happiness and power comes together in a man's body, and the power is scary. Happy shows up here. It shows up here, big happy, this goes down the arms and high five, smack on the butt, spike the ball. That's a big happy. This is also where you experience power. The power terrifies us, especially if we don't feel connected to you, because we're afraid you'll use it against us. If we feel connected to you, then we're happy you're happy. If we don't, it's scary. And so we have to diminish the power. So we will attack them when they're happy. They come home, they caught a big fish or whatever it was they did. If it wasn't something that I did that gave you that feeling, then that's a problem.
You're more excited to go out with your friends.
That's supposed to make you happy.
Why do you seem so happy to go on a trip with your friends? You don't seem as happy to go on a trip with me.
Yeah.
We don't really give pretty women a pass like we used to. We're looking for pretty energy. Like men are willing to forego the pretty face if the energy is right. And we don't want a 8, 9, 10 in the face, but a 2 or 3 in the energy. We're no longer impressed with what you didn't do yourself. I mean, you hit the DNA lottery, but it doesn't have value when there's nothing behind it. There's no character. Pretty gets you in the door. It doesn't keep you in the house.
Yeah. And this is what I talk about all the time. Modern women trying to take the shortcut to get to where they want to get to. Well, I'm pretty. Oh, you see me? I look good. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted a woman that looks good, right? And a man is trying to tell you, listen, I love it. I'm staring at you. You a bombshell. Like he said, the genetic lottery. Man, the DNA lottery. Man, you hit it. You bad. you bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you don't have anything coming behind that. I know within a couple of years, literally, you're going to be trying to divorce me, be trying to take all my stuff, be trying to wrestle away everything from me, and then you're going to want to stay in the house, and then you're going to want me to finance you staying in the house, pay everything to you, and then I gotta go find my own place to stay. What kind of sense does that make? And so, like he said, I would rather go down in looks. That don't bother me. I'd rather go down on looks if I can have peace in my home. Because once again, that pretty face is going to turn ugly. Having to look at you, having to stare at you every day, knowing how messed up of a person you are, knowing how terrible of a person you are behind those eyes.
I would come home and I would strip off my dress clothes and I would get into my sweats and my messy bun. So I would dress up all day long for other people, but what did my husband get? And I gotta tell you, when I started showing up, I made the decision that if our marriage was gonna last, it was gonna start with me. I made that decision. He moved to our guest bedroom. He opened up a separate bank account. He told me I want a divorce. We married the wrong people. I would make him dinner and he would come up and he would say, "Why are you making me dinner? I am not eating with you. Stop." And I showed up and I showed up. Our marriage was completely healed, saved, restored. I said, "What changed?" And he said, "When you changed, even though the way I was treating you and you kept treating me with grace and love and forgiveness, I thought, wow, what a gift. There's no way I can let this go." And I tell you all that to say, even the impossible situations are possible, but it starts with you.
Y'all think it's them YNs that you need to watch out for? Mm-mm. It's them. I remember one time I was dealing with this dude and his girlfriend, me and his girlfriend tried to bust him. This nigga turned around, looked dead at us and said, "What do I lose if I lose y'all two bitches?"
There's no way I'm working so hard for my future just to settle down with somebody who has just been passed around, partied all the time, and literally hasn't done anything with your life. Like, miss me with that. I'm not here to just take care of somebody, especially if they got kids around.
How much money should a man have before he gets into a relationship?
At minimum, a man should have $300,000 US.
Respectfully, my nigga, shut the fuck up, B. Nigga really slapped the shit out of you, my nigga. You talking about a nigga gotta have damn near $500,000 to date a bitch that ain't got shit. Nigga, suck dick, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. The fuck's wrong with these niggas on the internet? Nigga, I'm sick of these. At minimum, 300,000 lashes on your ass, nigga. Fuck's wrong with you? I got to have $500,000 to date a bitch that don't know how to say filet mignon right. Ain't that a bitch, nigga? Fuck y'all. I'm sick of the internet.
Something about a nigga saying I'm him just throws me off. Like, if you him, then bounce your ass then. Cause that's just like, I'm him. A grown ass man. I'm really him. You really can bounce that motherfucker. Actually, little sister.
You're fucking joking, right? I'm your girlfriend. Guys, look, he's charging me taxi prices. Look, he's using an actual taxi meter. Turn it off. I'm your girlfriend. Look at these gas prices. This is ridiculous. Stop it.
Big bodybuilders, strong women, and can't even take on dwarfs.
These are female giants. And they are the world's strongest dwarves. And they'll be competing in strength competitions, all to find out who is stronger.
You're going down.
Yeah. No, you're going down. Yo, easy. 585 pounds on the bar.
Yep. One more.
Am I clear?
Yep.
Good job, Zoe. Good job, Zoe.
Men and women are not equal. No matter how much you try to be equal, you're not going to be equal because we're not the same. Okay? Equal means the same in many respects. Men are stronger than women. I mean, there's big bodybuilders, strong women, and can't even take on dwarfs. All right, let's just be realistic.
Are you guys cool if you're dating a guy and he's liking another girl's Instagram post?
1000%. Well, it depends on what the post is.
The content that we're exactly talking about. So a booty shot at the gym.
I wouldn't be okay with it, but also that's never really been.
Well, that seems really insecure and controlling of you.
Really?
Yeah. By the way, what you call insecurity, I call boundaries and standards. You should probably have not an issue with the girl, but you'd have an issue with your guy.
Yeah.
But these are sort of two sides of the same coin.
I'd probably just break up with him at that point. It's
But these are two sides of the same coin. So, and I think it's totally okay for women to have an issue with your boyfriend liking other women's posts, following a bunch of IG models, whatever. But the trade-off, I think, should be you as the woman in the relationship, you shouldn't be putting that content out there.
Mm-hmm. Facts, but you can't sound and talk like this and get no king, just street niggas. I like street niggas. Don't get me wrong to think that I can't get a king. Y'all kings is unattractive. Y'all niggas ugly. On me, let's keep it honest. All y'all niggas that want to treat me right, I don't like y'all niggas. I'm not one to settle. I'm not settling. Bitch, you gonna look good. When you beside me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm sorry. I could find good niggas, but those good niggas be ugly niggas. On me. The niggas that's gonna treat you the way you want to be treated, they ugly. You don't like them niggas. I'm not settling. Fuck you talking about? You gonna be a trick. You're not finna be my man. I don't give a fuck. So if that gonna leave me unhappy, I'm finna be unhappy. I'm gonna be happy as shit with the money that I make.
This is facts right here.
I want him to be in control. Like, I'm desperate for him to be the man that I know he is.
He is the man you know he is.
Because I need him to step up and he doesn't. And it just...
What would stepping up look like for you? Doing whatever you want, when you want it, as you want it? That's not stepping up. That's a piece of that gets rolled over.
Facts.
Paying attention to you every second, 24/7, responding to all your fake problems, and with the same drama that you create them in so you can feel significant. There's two ways to be significant. Do something significant. He's done that. The other one is make up significant stories with big-ass problems. Make them bigger than they are times 10 so that people will pay attention to you. You think the problem is him or that you should try to change the feminine. You have to shut up and honor this man or you have no future.
Most men have never been abusive and would never be abusive. Most women cannot tolerate anyone telling them what to do, yet expect a man to fix all their problems whenever they need. Most women want the same rights that men have, but refuse to take the same responsibility as men. Ladies, if you want a good relationship with men, Stop blaming them for everything. The men that you're living with in this world today, first of all, had nothing to do with men 50, 100, 200 years ago. Second of all, just want to find a woman who they can love and build a life with. But apparently a lot of y'all don't want that. Then you complain how there's no good men left. Maybe men aren't the problem. Have you thought about that?
Exactly. Men have continued to bend and bend and bend and bend. And then they finally turn around and say, wait a minute, I did right. I did what I was supposed to do. Hey, I've taken care of my side of the equation. Well, you know, marriage ain't 50-50, it's 100-100. Yeah, man, but it's only me giving 100%. That's the problem. That's the issue that I'm having. It's only me doing all of the work. It's only me giving 100%. It's only me giving effort. It seems like you continue to take every single thing that I give. Yeah, because I'm the woman. I'm supposed to take. I'm supposed to receive. That's me giving 100%. I'm 100%. I'm 100% taken from you to take care of myself. And you gain from that because I'm taking care of myself. Modern women are saying that. Oh, well, you need to start taking care of yourself. And then a man is going to take care of you. That's how you get him. Just take care of yourself. Just love yourself. No. Not at all. A man wants you to take care of yourself for sure. But that's just another way of saying, well, you know, I just got to worry about myself. I just got to be selfish. I just got to do what I want to do, what's best for me. And then he'll see that basically putting yourself back into the realm of a trophy, back on the shelf as a trophy. You think you're saying, oh man, I made myself beautiful. I kept myself up and all that other stuff. That's surface level. How are you going to contribute to the family? I don't know if you guys understand that being beautiful is not going to push the family forward. You're not doing nothing with it. You don't have no job. That's not going to push the family forward. It's like looking at a picture in a museum. It's like, oh, that's nice. That's great. But other than that, what does it do?
My young brother, listen to me. I pull up in the Rolls Royce. I pull up in the Lambo. I got the motion. And sometimes they still don't text back. Sometimes they still fall asleep at 8 p.m. on a Friday. And sometimes they're just at the club in another dude section. It doesn't get any better. It's life. I wish you the best of luck.
It can't be.
What do you mean, even when you've got the motion? While this is great communication, fantastic comms from the top down, this shit is like hearing Santa Claus isn't real. You mean to tell us
getting rich isn't the solution?
Bruce Wayne, Batman himself, just basically got on the mic and told us there's no answer to the problem we've all been desperate to solve. All of the young men grinding out here to make it happen. For what? One can obtain a Rolls Royce, have immaculate motion, and get treated as if none of it mattered. What are we to believe in now? We just got insider knowledge from the upper echelon of life that the way we're going isn't the right way. It begs the question, what does one have to do to get some play?
And what brings you out here?
We're just having a girls' weekend, doing it big, partying, being wild, taking our clothes off and getting face.
What really happens in Vegas? Because we all know the saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So tell me what really happens.
We cheat on our husbands. Facts. You open your legs and you love it.
Number one, you felt calm, but not the spark. You felt calm. Maynard, he's a good man.
Right.
He's a good man. So the guy from your past, when you say, I didn't feel the spark, but you felt calm, you felt relaxed, he felt and seemed very intentional, and you moved on and didn't find what you're looking for, and now it's 4, 5, 8 years after the fact, that was a sign that you
probably was your him. That was your him.
Because remember, not all guys are going to bring that peace and calmness out of you.
Mm-mm.
So if he does, and because you don't feel the Hollywood, Disney World, social media spark that everybody tells you supposed to be there, you assume that you couldn't have grown into that. You couldn't have grown to appreciate him. You couldn't have grown to even really love him. But because you didn't feel that little, like you said, immature Disney World spark.
Butterflies, which is really nervousness. That's not, calm is good. Calm means safe.
Yes. Facts. Number two, He treated you better than anyone before. I can't tell you how many ladies talked about he did everything right. He treated me the best that I've ever been treated, and you still ain't with him. What the hell? You still
let him go.
And I'm starting to realize all I really want around me is dog ass bitches. Bitches that don't give a fuck about a nigga. Bitches that take niggas through there. That's all I want for, that's the only type of people I want to be around right now. I literally only want to be around females that hate niggas.
Yo, imagine being intellectually lazy, that your worldview is just, it's recycled internet outrage. No analysis, no independent thoughts, just parroting. I genuinely don't understand how building social circles around shared hatred is empowering. I'm not gonna lie, to me, it just sounds like y'all are miserable because it's pure negativity. If the foundation of y'all's friendship is contempt for men or for other women who don't agree with y'all, what exactly is the long-term benefit?
Girls always take credit for a dude when he's like the best, right? It's always like behind every great man, there's an even greater woman, but you never hear behind every man that committed atrocities is an even more atrocious woman. Like Hitler's girlfriend, she sort of gets off the hook, you know what I mean? I was saying if she existed right now, she would have like a blog about how to spot dating a narcissist. Eva Braun would have a podcast with Anne Frank about how they're both victims.
Girls treat guys the way guys treat jobs. And after I saw that, I was like, damn. Like, I only be working this job so I can get money. I don't even care for real. Like, the second I find a better job that pays me more, I'm instantly going to that one.
Damn, bro. Now it all makes sense.
Have you seen on Twitter that they'll have a picture of this handsome dude and be like, yeah, he did all this domestic violence, and then how many girls he matched with, or like they don't even care?
That's insane. Like if a guy's been, but dude, let me tell you something about girls, myself included. We love to give people benefit of the doubt. Girls would read that and be like, at least he's honest.
Bro, that's so insane though. That's
Green
so
flag.
insane.
Girls in a girls group chat, like at least he was upfront about what has happened. Like, you know, you can just cut the chit chat. He's good looking. Match made in heaven.
Being a man is having to walk down the street to the grocery store, accidentally having to walk behind a girl who's also walking to the grocery store. So then you start slowing down your walk because you don't want her to be creeped out or be scared. So because you want her to just go to the grocery, do your thing. But you are also going to the grocery store. It turns out she's also going to the grocery store. So you walk into the grocery store. You happen to go up the same escalator, and the reason why you went to the grocery store is because you wanted the sushi from the grocery store, but she already watched the sushi section in the grocery store. So now you walk around the entire store pretending like you're buying anything else, but like you're really not, because you just wanted sushi, but you don't want her to be like creeped out or anything like that. So now you're just walking around wasting time until she's out of the sushi section, so she doesn't have to be freaked out. That's what being a man is like in today's age. Anyway, y'all want anything from Ralph?
He's exhausted not because of his work. He's exhausted because he doesn't have your feminine energy on his side. You could change this man's life right now. You could take 10 years off of this man's life if he could feel the sustained love and energy and admiration from you, and not all the judgment and not all the controls. He's tired of fighting. That's the only reason he'd ever leave you. Not because he doesn't love you. He just can't live without an ounce of freedom left. Freedom to feel, the freedom to think, freedom to make his own decisions. And it doesn't mean he doesn't willingly include you. He's done the whole way. He's played level 2 the whole way. And you run him over with a troll. He let you. You couldn't run him over whether he let you. But you picked someone who would let you, and now you're pissed about it. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what's happening in your relationship.
Dean becomes tearful listening to Tony because what he's saying is so true.
I feel like I've worked really, really hard to change the feminine side, to really get to the feminine side.
No, you did try to change the feminine side. I think that's the accurate description. Your initial gut was the right way of describing it. And the feminine side doesn't need to be changed. You've tried to change the feminine so it'll fit in your model, the world of control. And the feminine is not about control. Real feminine, that's how you know. If you're trying to control ladies, that tension, you're in the masculine.
Why are you holding on to me? Like, I just fell.
One summer, like, I got really fucked up, and there was just a group of, like, 5 guys, and a train happened, but, like, it wasn't anything crazy. 5 isn't even that much, bro.
5 isn't that much?
5 isn't even that much. It's not that much. It's not that much.
Is she serious?
If I would've went to 6, that would've been crazy, but I only went to 5.
Yo, where is your dad?
It was like 2 summers ago. It was nothing, bro. Next summer, I'm gonna up it to 6. Maybe this summer.
Oh, Hannah, get out of here.
And I'm not trying to make excuses for men, but it's hard for men to date. Women aren't aware of this because men, we're not allowed to complain about dating in public. I'm not talking about getting dates. I'm just saying being like the good person y'all want us to be is difficult. We can't talk about it. Women can complain. Y'all go on bad dates. Y'all talk about it. Start a podcast. It's fun. Because you got to have empathy for women. They go through a lot. You got to make them feel seen, no matter how ridiculous the shit they say is. You got to pretend like it makes sense. That's our job. I mastered it. I'm an expert. I know how to talk to the ladies. My homegirls, they love me. Because they go on dates sometimes, the shit don't work out. I'm the first person they call to complain about the date. Because I know how to pretend, you know? I act like I'm shocked. Like I never heard no man do no shit like this ever. And I sell it. I'm like, what? He made you pay for the food that you ate? They don't make them like they used to.
And they not going to make them like they used to, because men are tired of being taken advantage of. With the way that y'all be out here moving, with the way that a lot of these modern women be out here acting, men are tired of having to pay for all of that foolishness. Take me here to this expensive restaurant. Pay for my nails. Pay for my babysitter. Okay, quit playing. No, I'm serious. Pay for my babysitter. No. No, are you okay? Send me a car. Buy me this. No, I don't know you. This is my first time meeting you.